Testing 1 2. Sound check 1 2. Welcome to Lady Cyclone basketball. We're hoping the audio is working. We're hoping we're connecting. So we're hoping for a couple things right now. That's why we're checking some things. We do have both teams playing tonight. Next week it's not going to be that. We're going to talk through that throughout this game tonight. Next week we have like 4 nights of basketball here at Cyclone Arena, and it's not I think just about every night it's just going to be one or the other. But tonight we do have both teams playing. Tonight with the girls first, the boys second against the Beebe Badgers and Lady Badgers. Had JV boys game, which JV boys ran away with it at the end. They led by 2 late in the second half. Ended up winning the game by 15 and getting ready to do the national anthem and then the introductions for the Russellville Lady Cyclones. Thank you so much, Richard, for letting me know. That's what I was wanting to know. I wanted to hear from somebody other than myself that it was working, so perfect. All right. So sorry, late start, but I say late start. We're not going to miss any basketball action. We usually like to be on before that, but hey, all that matters is we're on, it's working, and you didn't miss any basketball action. They're going to do the national anthem here, and so we will pause for that.
Lady Badgers and your Russellville Lady Cyclones. At this time, we ask that you please stand and remove your hats as we honor America with the singing of our national anthem. Performing the anthem this evening is Junior All-State Choir member Isaac Everson. Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in them, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
It's Isaac Epperson, All-State Choir member, singing the national anthem before you guys. And getting ready for the introductions for our Russellville Lady Cyclones hosting the Beebe Lady Badgers. Lady Cyclones, I didn't do the pledge of the moment of silence, kind of expecting that. Didn't do that, so maybe we'll do that before the boys' game. The Lady Cyclones 0-1 on the season. They lost Tuesday night by a score of 52-44, and felt like they had that one. You know, I mean, at one point they were up by 11 in the game and lost there, and just kind of bad taste in their mouth. So it's kind of good that they're getting to play not long after that, just a couple days off until they play again. But they draw the Beebe Lady Badgers, fantastic team, and this team made it to the semifinals. State last year was knocked out by the home squad, Searcy Lady Lions, and so that's who Russellville draws tonight. Lady Cyclones getting ready to get introduced. We'll highlight Beebe's starting 5 here. But first, let me hear the Lady Cyclones get introduced here. We believe it's going to be the same ones: Morgan Young, Kana Keister, Jasmine Garcia, Kyra White, and Soraya Stroud. All right, I thought we had the introduction video. So Bailey Barton, number 3, a sophomore, will start for Beebe. Hannah Johnson, number 13, a 5'8" senior. Number 4, Deja Lockhart, she's a sophomore. We have a couple more to highlight, but I do want to let you listen in on the Lady Cyclones getting introduced.
Sophomore, number 3, Chloe Garner. A junior, number 4, Dana Easter. Sophomore, number 5, Jasmine Garcia. And a junior, number 21, Sophia Stroud.
All right, Morgan Young, the only senior on the team. Playing senior on the team. Kana Keister, Jasmine Garcia, Kyra White, number 21, Soraya Stroud. LaShonta Johnson is the head coach in her second season for Russellville, and she's assisted by Austin Turner. He's in his first season to move up here at the high school, but his second season in the district. Beebe, we told you about Bailey Barton, Deja Lockhart, Hannah Johnson, number 24, sophomore London Hicks, and number 34, London Flowers. Starts off for the Beebe Lady Badgers. They're coached by Jordan Riley. He's in his second season as head coach of the Beebe Lady Badgers. This will be the first game for Beebe. Again, the Lady Cyclones lost on Tuesday night to Watson Chapel, 52-44 right here at Cyclone Arena. Chloe Garner getting the start for Russellville. I wondered who that 5th person was, and that's who's starting for the Lady Cyclones. Have a jump ball immediately. It'll belong to Russellville, as we did not get the initial jump ball.
Seemed like the official a little fast on that whistle. Didn't quite have it tied up.
That's Morgan Young at the top of Keister. Rhea Stroud misses the 3, but following her shot, gets the rebound. You know, this is something that Russellville struggled with Tuesday night, was rebounds, and mainly on the defensive side. So we'll have to watch that tonight. Keister running the point at the top on this first offensive possession. Kick ball there. And they reset the shot clock. I don't think they're supposed to. And but we don't have our regular shot clock guy. It's actually an official who officiated the no, it should be 21. Should be 21. It was 21. It was 21 seconds. And they put 6 seconds down on the shot clock. And Lady Cyclone's going to get it here. Here's Morgan Young on the drive, makes the shot. Sorry, we're trying to get that fixed. What happened was there was a kick ball, and if it's under 15 seconds, you reset the shot clock to 15 seconds. If it's over 15 seconds, you leave it alone. He moved it from 21 to 15, which is a big no-no. But it didn't hurt the Lady Cyclones. They got the layup there. There's the missed shot, but the follow is up and in by London Flowers, the senior, and we're tied at 2 early going. Keister on the right wing. She gives it up top. This is Morgan Young, the lone senior. Soraya Stroud, number 21 on the left side. Rhea just inside the three-point line. Number 3 is Chloe Gardner, the sophomore. Young basketball team. I don't just mean just high school kids. I mean inexperience. Lady Cyclones lost all 5 starters last year. All 5 of their main starters. Again, they were without Ely near the end because of the injury, but all 5 of the main starters. Looking at it, Soraya Stroud and Keister are the main 2 that had experience from last year. This is Garner, and she's going to be tied up. It'll belong to Beebe. This is Bailey Barton. Lady Cyclones not pressing, but they're a little bit man pressure there in the backcourt. Stretching out their zone is what they're doing. There's Lockhart cross-court pass, swinging around up top. They got an open look there for London Hicks, and she'll miss the 3. With the rebound is Jasmine Garcia, a sophomore. She played a lot as a freshman last year, moved up from the 9th grade. They go inside. You know, we're going to get some open looks on the wing if we want to take that shot, because they're really slow to rotating there on defense and getting some open looks there on the right wing and left wing. They kick it out, and we have 3 seconds in the lane. Well, you don't see that called, but you love it when it's when they have a big person in the middle.
And they're definitely, Beebe's got the height advantage over the Lady Cyclones.
This is Keister. They're shading her a little bit with that zone to take it towards the corner. See, we're going to get some open looks just like that if we can knock them down, missing the 3 there. But they're when you pass it around the wing, they're a little slow on following the basketball, but so far we haven't made them pay. And there in transition is Hannah Johnson hitting the 2-pointer. 4-2 is our score. This is Garner at the left. There it is, Keister. She'll miss the 3 from the right wing. And Lady Cyclones at one point were ice cold in the second half of Tuesday night's game against Watson Chapel, and so far they're picking that up here. We got to get just 1-2 shots. Maybe that'll be infectious for the team. Looks like a 1-3-1 maybe getting ready to trap if we can get them close. They're going to find it along the block and miss the baseline jumper there. But another offensive rebound for Beebe here early in the first quarter. 3-pointer by Lockhart, misses that one. And we'll get a foul called. This will be on Kana Keister, her first. In the corner. 3-pointer is good there by Bailey Barton. She's a sophomore, but she was all-state, all-conference last year as a freshman for the Lady Badgers. I had it down as a 3. They put it as 2. Okay, now they add the extra point, so it is 7-2. Here, I know we had 7-2, I think, on our stream, but here in the arena, they were slow to put up that extra point. This is Jasmine Garcia. She'll miss the baseline jumper. Hicks there with good blocking out. Left-handed just sort of flung that out. Hannah Johnson was there to bring it up the floor for Beebe. Feeding inside, cutting the basket, missing the shot there was London Flowers. Lady Cyclones getting 1 shot, that's good. Russellville will come in with 3 substitutions at the next dead ball. Gardner will launch the 3, nothing but net for Chloe Gardner. Maybe that'll get us going. Cut in that lead, cut it down to 2, and now here's the press. I'll beat it with a couple passes. Johnson inside with a pass there to Flowers. She'll miss that one. Tipped out. Good job by Gardner to tip that out. Jasmine Garcia didn't have the numbers. It was going to be a 1-on-4, so she slowed it up. And now attacking. Oh, man. That was going to be Morgan Young along the baseline, but a good job there by London Hicks to reach out and intercept that ball. Cross-court pass to Barton in the corner for 3 is good. There by Hannah Johnson, who's got 5. 10-5 is our score.
It's 2 in a row for Beebe.
Got a man advantage. 3-pointer, Morgan Young. Did not score Tuesday night. She's one of 2 Lady Cyclones that played and did not score, but gets the 3 knocked down there. She did not make a 3 last year. Russellville going to be a little bit more shooting outside this year as a team than they were last year. That one out of bounds. It belongs to us. 10-8 the score here. And coming in will be, let's see, McKinley Walls, number 14. Maya Ely, number 25. Kyra White, number 15. Kyra's the one that started the other night but did not start tonight. She has along the baseline right now. Off the fingertips there of Walls. There's Ely. They double her. And she's looking for some help. Cutting the basket. What a find there by Ely. And it's Garner hitting the layup. But good assist there by the sophomore Ely.
That's good. Garner breaking toward the basket and was able to make that.
I'm just glad we have another Ely to cheer for, because I was going to be lost without Mr. Terry Ely over on the far side not being on the front row. So I'm happy for that. We're all tied 10-10. Lady Cyclones have scored the last 5 points. Faking the three is Lockhart. She double team, needing some help. Shot clock's at 13. Backing it out is Johnson. Johnson lost it. Gets it back. Somehow shot partially blocked by Ely, and she's going to be whistled for the foul. And that'll be our second.
The foul is called on number 25, Amaya Ely. Her first personal, team's second of the first quarter.
And to the line will be Hannah Johnson for the game's first free throws. 1:07 left to play here in the first quarter. And Beebe has a sub, but she's coming in for the shooter if Johnson should make the second one here. And this will be London Hicks getting back in the game, replacing Johnson. Shiloh Gomez, a sophomore, had checked in earlier. And she's at one of the top spots on this 2-3 zone they have. Kyra White was floating around the top, posting up, went to the bottom of the cross-court pass, is picked off there. This is Mackenzie Williams going all the way, circled around to that right side, I guess trying to get the right-handed layup, but the junior missed it. Garcia in amongst the trees needs some help. 23 seconds on the shot clock, 13-second differential. Russellville will miss the three there. The shot clock is now off. Gomez doesn't have the numbers herself. But Barton will launch the three there. Another offensive rebound for Beebe. They'll kick it back out for the three try. This one off the mark. Boy, you don't want them getting hot. They're not missing by much. Ely there with the rebound. Lady Cyclones have about 10 seconds to do something with it. If we get a dead ball, Keister will check in for Russellville. I don't know if we'll get one here. Chloe Gardner swing it around. Walls, she'll launch a desperation three. Missed that one, and we've come to the end of the first quarter. The Lady Cyclones trailed by as many as 5, but they only trail by 2 here at the end of the first quarter. It's 12-10, Beebe with the lead. Okay, in that first quarter, it's easy scoring for Russellville to figure. 5 points for Morgan Young, 5 points for Chloe Gardner. For Beebe, they were led by Hannah Johnson. She was All-State last year. Their leading scorer averaged just under 16 points a game. She had 7 points in that first quarter, 3 points for Bailey Barton and 2 points for London Flowers. Keister looking inside for Kyra White. As soon as we kick it in the inside that low post, they immediately double. If we could kick it back out quick enough, we get an open look, but we got to hit those threes. The drive, pass deflected. Barton has it in transition. And this is London Hicks, and they'll slow it back up. Reach-in foul is going to be called on Jasmine Garcia, her first, the team's first. Remember, the fouls reset at the end of each quarter. This is our third overall foul, and but the first one this quarter. So no more 1-and-1. If you weren't around basketball high school basketball last year. They changed that last year. It was no more 1-1. It gets to 5 fouls. It's 2 shots. They do away with the 1-1, much like women's college basketball. 3-point lead. Got to get the rebound and jump ball. If so, it'll be theirs.
We're just having a hard time blocking out underneath that defensive boards.
Yeah, we struggled a little bit there. And the official grabbed the basketball back. I'm not sure why. I don't know if it's because Russellville had a shoe issue or not. And now traveling is going to be the call. Yeah, she picked up her pivot foot there. Kind of switched it a little bit. Lady Cyclones led 2-0. That's all we've led. Trailed by as many as 5 and scored 5 straight to tie it near the end of the first quarter. This is Kyra White. They followed her around a little bit, even in that zone. McKinley Walls fakes the 3. The drive will miss there. Ball tipped around, and let's see, Ely trying to come away with it. She'll be tied up there by Lockhart. Alternating possession stays with us. See, I don't think they should have reset the shot clock here. But we got the benefit of it. I think if it doesn't change possessions, you don't. But we don't have our regular shot clock operator here doing the game. So Hans is doing the regular clock. So here's a 3-pointer missed there by Keister. That looked right on target too. Went left her hand. Barton in the front court for Beebe. One-handed pass over to Williams. She's able to save that one from going out of bounds. Barton, nice little crossover, take it inside. Boy, one too many passes there. Beebe couldn't save it in. She was trying to go to Flowers. I don't think Flowers is open, really. I think Barton had a clear shot to take it herself from inside 10 feet. It's like, how close do you want to get it? 13-10 our score. The Lady Cyclones trailing. Walls open from the corner. Missed that one. Lady Cyclones getting some open looks, just nothing falling right now. I think Johnson was expecting to hand that ball off to Williams, and they just missed communication, but Johnson kept her dribble. This is Barton. Floater from the inside, hits that one. Maybe she learned her lesson on the previous possession when she threw it away, said I'll take it this time. Barton has 6, and the lead is 5 for the Lady Badgers. It's Ely outside the lane, and she's going to be whistled for the travel. I don't know about that one. I don't think she picked up that pivot foot. Looked like her right foot was actually a pivot foot. You can actually pick up your pivot foot and pass or shoot it. People don't realize that. You can't pick up your pivot foot and dribble. Or pick it up and put it back down. Morgan Young checks in for Kyra. No, Kyra's still in there. She checked in for Keister. And Garner checks in for Ely. Dump inside, ball knocked away from Hicks, and then she got it back, but stepped on the end line.
You can see what Beebe's wanting to do. They're wanting to drive in the middle and then dump it off to their big person underneath there.
Walls has it, knocked away. Another jump ball. What's the over-under jump balls tonight? We might be getting close to the over already here in the first half. I think Coach Johnson is a little frustrated with the plays, and I think she's installed some new ones in the. They're having some difficulty with them. And nice feed on the inside, missing a shot from point-blank range. We almost had another jump ball, but spinning away was Hicks. Dribbles on the outside. Three-pointer is good by Hannah Johnson. She's in double figures right now, has a couple threes, and it's the largest lead for Beebe in the game, 18-10, and a timeout called by Russellville. We'll take a break here. No radio tonight, so no commercials, but we are going to pause here as the Lady Cyclones trail 18-10. 18-10 our score. The Lady Cyclones took that timeout and they turned it into a full timeout. So you get 5 timeouts a game, 2 fulls, 3 30s. And the other thing about the full timeout is you can go sit down. On a 30-second timeout, you can't go to the bench and sit down. You have to stay out on the floor or right there along the sideline. Lady Cyclones will throw it away. On their first possession after the timeout, Johnson in the front court. She'll pull up just inside the free throw line and knock that one down. She's got 12. .58 senior and a steal near midcourt. Barton going to chase it down along the right wing. All knocked away by Russellville and a loose ball and another jump ball. This one belongs to Russellville. 4:24 left. Substitutions coming in. 4 substitutions for Russellville. Ely, Keister, Stroud in the game. And for the first time as a Lady Cyclone, the sophomore number 20, Aubrey Farr. Aubrey did not play Tuesday night against Watson Chapel. So seeing her first action as a Russellville Lady Cyclone. Russellville trailing here by 10. Russellville has not scored here in the second quarter. They trailed by 2 after 1 quarter play. This is Farr in the corner. 18 seconds on the shot clock. That pass was deflected and stolen away, and here comes Hannah Johnson for the layup.
Hannah Johnson, 14.
Walls in the front court, gets around a double team, feeding it along the baseline, and reach-in foul is going to be called on Beebe, and this is the first foul called on the Lady Badgers in the game. That'll be on number 24, London Hicks. Their first foul comes with 3:47 left to play in the first half. Russellville's only committed 3 fouls, so not a lot of whistles for fouls. There's a lot for jump balls. More jump balls than fouls. I don't know if we've ever been able to say that this late in a half. And this one goes out of bounds.
It looked like Edie got pushed.
Yeah, it did. From our angle, that should have been the second foul called on Beebe, to be honest with you. This is Lockhart. She'll cross the timeline. Boy, a bad pass, but chased down by Barton in the corner. Bounce pass underneath there to London Flowers. It has for Flowers a transfer from Searcy. That one knocked out of bounds. 24-10. It's the largest lead for Beebe in this game. Keister inbounds it to Walls. Stroud in the corner. Bounce pass through the double team off the leg there, but picked up by Walls. This is Keister. And Russellville trying to save it, and jump ball. It was Ely underneath. I was trying to save the basketball for Russellville. Barton the feed underneath. There to Flowers. She's got 6. And now timeout called by Russellville. 2:49 left to play here in the first half. Lady Cyclone's going to use a full timeout. 2:49 left. Lady Cyclones trail 26-10. After the timeout, Lady Cyclones with the basketball. Beebe with 16 consecutive points. And we tied the game 10-10. Here's a three missed by Russellville. Ice cold for the Lady Cyclones, just ice cold. Beebe will miss. They're not exactly lighting up from the outside, but they're getting some second chance baskets and also some shots from the inside that we're not getting. And they're trying to give the ball to Beebe, but Coach Johnson, I'm agreeing with her. She says, which one touched it for Russellville? I didn't see anybody touch it. Yeah, okay, now they talk about it, and it is. And Jordan Riley doesn't agree with it, but
I think the one official that was close to the ball was watching the ball, see if anybody was going to touch it.
Yeah.
And he did not see the initial.
Yeah. I think you're right. And yeah, I didn't see it get touched. It just came off the rim. Long threes that miss usually produce long rebounds, and that's what happened there. This is Garcia dribbling to the point. Garner hits the three. That stops a 16-0 run. Garner now with her second three of the game. She's got 8 of Russellville's 13. Crossover pass tipped, but still controlled there by Flowers. Baseline jumper misses there, and ball goes out of bounds. It belongs to Russellville as it goes off the hands of, I don't know if Flowers or Johnson touched it there.
Well, that's a good series for the Lady Cyclones going after that defensive rebound.
Williams will check back in for BB. Lady Cyclones trailing here 26-13. Whistle foul. And that's going to be on number 3, Bailey Barton, her first. Well, they told me, an official, not one of the tonight's officials, a different official told me that Coach Riley Beebe complains a lot about foul calls. And complained about that one a little bit, but it's just their second foul of the game and just number 1 on Bailey Barton. I was checking to see if he was going to complain about that one, but they've been letting them play. I mean, just 5 fouls total called in the game, 3 on us, 2 on them. Minute 18 left to play here in the first half. A three-pointer by Kyra White. Again, we've hit 3 threes in the game and just 1 here in the second quarter. And they'll miss the long 3 there. Long 3 produced long rebound. They get it. Hicks kicked it back out to Barton, the one who missed the 3. Bounce pass down low and block shot there. Fantastic job by Kyra White. It causes the jump ball, and it'll belong to Russellville on the alternating possession. Fantastic job.
That's a great play, a great block. Two-handed block.
In the corner, Kyra White will miss the 3 there. And backside rebound, Mackenzie Williams had it. She traveled with the basketball. 39.1 seconds left to play here in the first half. Inbounds pass intercepted by Barton. Here, Garcia yelling to stop the basketball. They do, but leaves backside open. Good interior passing there that finds the hands of Flowers. 2 quick touch passes there, and Flowers has 8 points. 28-13 our score. Shot clock is off. Garcia chased by 2 people. Ely should kick it back out. There's Kyra White. Garcia will launch the 3. No good, but look at her chase down her own rebound inside, and Ely's going to be fouled. Got the block shot there by Flowers, but got her with the body. 4.7 seconds left. And it'll send Ely to the free throw line. First free throw is good there by Maya. Her first point as a Russellville Lady Cyclone. Hit them both. Maya. Barton had it knocked away, and they're going to just blow it dead. They could have called a jump ball there, but not enough time to do anything with it. We've come to the end of the first half. Our score, Beebe 28, the Lady Cyclones 15. It was a 16-0 run by the Badgers. 16-0 if you count the 2 points at the end of the first quarter. That went from a 10-10 tie to 26-10, and that's been the difference in the game right now. Beebe with a 13-point lead. We're not on radio tonight, so no commercials to have to take up, so we are going to let the cheer team do their thing. And we will do some totaling while they're doing that, and then have the halftime show with all the stats and everything after they're finished.
All right, Cyclone fans, if you will, please welcome to the court your Russellville High School Spirit Squad. Russellville High School cheerleaders with their hats on the court.
Lady Cyclones trailing by 13, and at times when you watch that, I hate saying this, but it almost feels fortunate to only be down 13 as cold as we've been shooting the basketball. What's your thoughts?
Well, with the height that they have, Beebe's working the ball on the inside and doing fairly well. We're having a hard time with our defense collapsing when the ball's on one side. That defense of ours on the other side needs to collapse underneath the basket to help out with their guarding their big person under there, and we're not doing that. I'm sure the coach will point that out. The other thing I see us doing, we're telegraphing our passes. Instead of passing immediately, we're looking at the person we're throwing the ball to, and we're waiting for, just a half a second or less, and that's telegraphing, and that gives the defense time to jump into that passing lane and intercept. Beebe is 3 of 9 from the three-point line. They're 3 of 4 from the charity stripe. Lady Cyclones, we've shot 14 threes, only made 3 of them, and we're 2 of 2. Garcia is playing a good game, getting about 3 rebounds. Number 3, Garner's the one that she's lit up the 3-point. She's made 2 of our threes, doing a good job. So what we need to do is just tighten up the defense and collapse underneath close to that basket. Don't slap at the ball when you're going for a rebound, but grabbing it with both hands.
Lady Cyclones just really ice cold shooting. That's what I saw the first half. Only 15 points. They did get 8 points from Chloe Gardner, 5 points from Morgan Young, and 2 points from Maya Ely. But some of their main scores that they had from the other night and from last year, just unable to put the ball in the basket is all it was. Look at Beebe. Of their 28 points, 20 of those have come from their guards. 14 points by Hannah Johnson, 6 points by Bailey Barton, and that's been they haven't actually lit it up totally, but getting 20 points like that from 2 players can definitely help you. Hannah Johnson last year averaged 15.5 points a game, and she's already at 14. leading the way. London Flowers has 8 for them. Nobody in foul trouble. Nobody actually with more than 1 foul because there's only 5 fouls called in that entire first half. 3 on Russellville, 2 on the Lady Badgers. 28-15 is our score. You're seeing the Cyclone boys warm up on left side. Beebe's boys are warming up over on the right side. They did play a JV game earlier. They started a little bit later. Beebe said that they had some football players that were still playing in the football playoffs, so they didn't have much of a JV. And so they just kind of played an abbreviated JV basketball game before the girls' game tonight. We'll have Cyclone football for you tomorrow night as the Cyclones are in the first round of the state playoffs, traveling to El Dorado. Russellville, a 5 seed out of the west. El Dorado, the 4 seed out of the east. And we'll be making the long trek. If you're not headed to South Arkansas for that 3-hour drive, we'll have it for you right here on Cyclone Booth. We'll also have the audio on 102.3 KCJC. And if you haven't already, you need to get the EAB app on your phone because it's got the video, it's got the audio, so whatever you want to have at your disposal, but especially for basketball season because it doesn't have just us. When you download that app and go to EAB Sports, you have a bunch of different teams to choose from, anywhere from Jonesboro, Stuttgart, West Memphis, all across the state. Quite a few. I think there's 11 high schools maybe, and then Arkansas State and also Arkansas Tech. Boy, the Golden Suns lost a tough one last night to UFAS there at Tucker Coliseum in overtime. But, yeah, all that through the EAB app. We have a lot of basketball action coming up for you next week. Monday, Tuesday will be boys game only. Wednesday, junior high basketball. Thursday, girls game Thursday, boys game Friday. Just a lot going on. We're going to have to take it day by day and just tell you that our next basketball broadcast will be Monday night. And it'll be a big one. It'll be here. If you're not doing anything, as much as we love the viewers, you need to come out and watch the game on Monday night as the Russellville Cyclones will host Bentonville West. It's a 5:30 tip for JV, and then the varsity boys will play after that. Varsity boys only Monday night hosting Bentonville West. We're going to take another break and sort of step away here and let you watch the Lady Cyclones warm up, getting ready for the second half as the Lady Cyclones trail by 13. All right, ready for the second half. It'll be Lady Badgers basketball. Russellville look like they're opening in man here to start the second half. Played a lot of zone in that first half. Trying to pick up the intensity, and maybe that'll spark. Sometimes your defense can spark the offense, hoping that's the case. Here's a corner three. That one partially blocked there. Ball knocked around a little bit. The one who got the block was Kyra White, and she's got the basketball right now in the front court. Kana Keister will launch the three, and that one rattles home. 35 threes last year. She's got 3 on the season. That's her first one tonight. That's the lead to 10, and they'll blow a shot from the right block. Hannah Johnson from inside. Lady Cyclones get to get this to single digits with a bucket here. How about a three from the corner? Chloe Garner, she's in double figures with her third 3 of the game. And traveling is going to be the call by Hannah Johnson.
Yeah, she looked at the coach saying, "What did I do?" And the coach agreed with the official.
He did.
He showed her what she did.
He didn't like the way they were attacking the press. He was more upset at his offense about that. And here's Kyra White. She'll miss the three. Boy, that one looked good. We were right behind her when she let that go. I thought that was in. We're going to make it 3 for 3 with 3 different players. This one blocked out of bounds off of Kyra White. It'll belong to Beebe.
It's good defense by White.
She's got a couple blocks here in this third quarter already. And Johnson going to be fouled on the inside. Beebe's kind of lucky that we fouled there. Usually bad things happen when you bring the ball down below your waist on the inside, but we ended up fouling them. Nice feed underneath. It'll end up in London Flowers going to the free throw line to shoot 2. This will be on Kana Keister, her second, and the second team foul on Russellville here in the third quarter. Cersei transfer will miss the first free throw. Beebe was knocked out of the state semifinals last year by Cersei. Cersei was the host team of the 5A state tournament. Second free throw is good. She has 9.
Beebe's opening up the 2-3 zone.
That's what they played the entire first half there. So that's really nothing new. There's going to be a foul there on Flowers. Anytime you're behind the postman and you reach around like that to try to deny, you're going to get whistled. It's just going to happen. If you want to deny the pass, a lot of times you have to be to the side or in front of the postman. Boy, they left her alone. I don't know why. Chloe Gardner, her fourth 3 of the game. She's got 14 points. Lady Cyclones trail by 5. They're trying to answer here, Johnson, and she traveled, but they didn't catch it. She hopped a couple times, and Coach Johnson is upset about it, but they didn't see it. They were looking to see if she was behind the arch, which she was. She has 17, answers with a 3-pointer of her own. Here's Kana Keister. Her 3-pointer gets it right back. She's got 2 in this quarter. Inside with the shot by Flowers. She's in double figures with 11 points.
Yeah, Russellville needs to hustle and hurry up and get back after that ball passes the half court.
Down by 7. Crossover dribble by Garcia will take it all the way. Scoop shot no good. Ely there. Swatted away, and they have it. Almost a steal by Jasmine Garcia. Just couldn't keep it in bounds. And this will be McKinley Walls, number 14 for the Lady Cyclones, checking in. London Hicks, number 24, will check in, replacing Deja Lockhart for Beebe. Lady Cyclones trail by 7. definitely a different intensity for Russellville to start this third quarter than they had in the first half. Walls closely guarding Johnson. She'll take it left side of the lane. Won't get the shot to go, but she's going to the free throw line. We're going to get a foul on Walls. Her first, the team's third. Under 5 minutes to go here in the third. The Lady Cyclones trail by 7. Trailed by as many as 16 in that first half. Free throw no good. Points for Johnson. Keister's going to be fouled there by Johnson. That'll be her first. And the second team foul called on Beebe. Bounce pass, Garcia just inside the free throw line. White taking a baseline, and well, she almost stepped out of bounds. Had to do a fancy job there, passing, get rid of it. In the end, Russellville's going to commit a foul there. That'll be on Ely. They said 25. Yeah, that'll be her second. And the 14th foul. They announced first, but that's actually her second on Ely. The book has her for 2. Also. Shot clock at 18 here. Here's Hicks, pull-up jumper from 15. That'll miss. All knocked out of bounds there by Garcia. They put 13 seconds. I thought it hit the back of the iron. They just, the official put 13 seconds on the shot clock. I thought that hit the rim. Did it not?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, well, it's a foul anyway. It didn't hurt Beebe. They messed up on our shot clock one time in the first half. I think they just messed up on Beebe's, but neither one ended up messing up the play. That's the third personal foul on Ely, and the 5th on the Lady Cyclones, and sending London Flowers to the free throw line. Russellville had cut it to 5. It's back up to 9. Kyra White. Boy, they collapsed on her. Morgan Young's open. Will miss the 3. Lockhart. Well, one more dribble, we might have gotten that steal from behind as Walls was trailing the play. They'll miss the 3 from the left side. They can't chase it down outright. 36-27, Lady Cyclones trailing. That'll be a foul on Deja Lockhart, her first, and the team's third. Aubrey Farr checking back in for Russellville, in the game for the first time for Beebe. Junior number 22, Lexi Owens. They set a screen to pop free Keister in the corner. We're going to have to save that one. That one get deflected. Nope, over and back. I was hoping it got deflected into the back court. Yeah, I didn't see it. So. This is Barton. Shielded almost by her own man. Owens got the rebound. That ball did not hit the rim, so the shot clock is still going, but Nice drive to the basket there by London Hicks, her first basket, and it's back up double digits now. Here with the steal is Williams coming in and whistling a foul call. This will be on McKinley Walls, her second. And the 16th foul, but it's 2 shots anyway because once you get to 5, it's double bonus. So 2 shots no matter what the foul was going to be. This is going to put Mackenzie Williams on the free throw line looking for her first point. We have some substitutions coming in here after this free throw. Chloe Gardner for Russellville, Jasmine Garcia, Soraya Stroud. Checking out will be Young, Keister, and Walls. Trying to get underneath, just thrown a little bit behind far. It was on her way over to the other side and got a hand on it, but not enough to pull it in. Lockhart in the corner there to Williams. Barton will pass on the 3. Nice feed on the inside. Boy, it looked like Lexi Owens was wide open underneath. Passed on that one. Instead, they'll take the long 2 and miss that. Garcia in transition, getting around her man, and a blocking foul called. Looked like Garcia was trying to step around left side, and Lockhart moved just enough to get that blocking foul called. That'll be her second and the 4th team foul on Beebe, but it'll be a shooting foul for Jasmine Garcia, who has not scored in this game tonight.
You have to like the way the Garcia's tacking the basket.
She had 8 points Tuesday night against Watson Chapel. Her career high was 10 last year against Alma. Again, played as a freshman last year, played up. An 11-point lead for the Lady Badgers. Pass deflected. Pass tried to go quickly on the baseline. Good hands there by Kyra White. 2 on 3. Gardner will stop, shoot from the right side, in and out, and whistle on the foul. And that'll be number 3 on Garcia, I believe. And we'll walk it to the other end to shoot 2. I think this is tough, even though it was a rule last year, for them to get used to 2 shots on something like that, to walk it to the other end.
I don't know if I like that or not.
Yeah, I like the 1-and-1 better. Makes you earn that second free throw. First one's no good, and Garcia will check you out with 3 fouls. Walls in for her. Well, they're getting good at hitting 1 or 2, aren't they? Keister will check in for Russellville. They didn't realize even though we had inbound it, they didn't realize the player was sitting there at the scorer's table. They tried to come with a jump press there, and Russellville caught it in time before they crossed half court. Ends up in a foul on Lexi Owens. That's her first, and that'll be 5 on Beebe. And so Russellville will get to shoot free throws. Chloe Gardner going to the free throw line has not attempted a free throw this year. She's got 15. Last time these 2 teams played was back in 2021, December. And then in Russellville won the game. It was in a Hot Springs tournament, Hot Springs High School. And Lady Cyclones won that one 46-35. 16 points for Garner. It's a 10-point lead. Last 90 seconds of the third quarter. Well, I really like the way Garner plays, looking at her last game and this game. She got 16 points tonight, but not just that. She plays tough defense. 24 seconds on the shot clock. Well, that one knocked away Keister and got a hand on it. I was hoping Beebe would touch it before it went out of bounds. 16 seconds to shoot for the Lady Badgers.
Yeah, a good play by Keister to knock that ball away.
This is Johnson in the corner. 8 seconds to shoot. 6 on the shot clock. Right down the right side of the lane, and Lockhart gets her first field goal of the game. 42-30. They haven't put it up here in the arena yet, but it is 42-30. Now they do. In the corner is Garner. White kicks it back out. Stroud for three. That one misses. You see her follow her shot there, and she's going to cause the jump ball and give the Lady Cyclones another possession. How about that?
Yeah, good. That's the key in following your shots. Either you're going to get the ball or you're going to tie it up.
As the shooter, you know best where that ball's going. I don't know. They called the walk there. I don't know if her feet ever left the floor.
I don't think they did.
Yeah. Well, she went up to shoot it. I don't know. Both those feet have to get off the floor, but tough break for Russellville on that one. About a 3-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock here. This is Lockhart. Will try to take a baseline. Or it's wide open in the corner if they want it. Johnson will pass on the three there. Missed the two. The follow is good there by Lexi Owens. Her first bucket, and it's 44-30. Morgan Young will check in if we have another dead ball. Here's we're closing out the third quarter. Intercepted on the cross-court pass. We'll get a foul called on Keisha. That's a tough foul there. Happens with 3.3 left. She was just caught in transition. Not only is it a foul on Kana, her third, but it's going to put them on the free throw line to shoot two. Boy, just wrong place, wrong time.
It's almost impossible to throw a ball across a 2-3 zone without getting it intercepted or knocked away.
Gomez has not scored in the game. Is shooting two here. And this is Morgan Young here with 3.3 left. Well, Russellville trailed by 13 at halftime. Here in the third, they opened up like a house of fire, hitting some threes and cutting the lead to 5, but it's ballooned back up. They're matching their largest lead of the game. Half-court shot won't go. After 3 quarters of play, Beebe leading Russellville 46-30. Leading the way for Russellville after 3 quarters of play, Chloe Garner has 16 points. Kana Keister hit a couple threes in that third quarter. She has 6. 5 points for Morgan Young. 2 points for Maya Ealing, 1 point for Jasmine Garcia. For Beebe, they have 2 players in double figures. Hannah Johnson with 18. A quiet 4 points there in the third quarter for Johnson. London Flowers has 12. She hit 4 in the third quarter. And then the scoring spread out from there. 3 points for Lockhart, 2 points for Gomez, Owens, and Hicks, 1 point for Mackenzie Williams. Beebe matching their largest lead. They led by 16 midway through the second quarter, and they lead by 16 here after 3 quarters of play. Lady Cyclones hit more threes in that third quarter than they had hit in the entire first half. Again, we'll be at El Dorado tomorrow night. First round of the 6A state playoffs as Russellville will take on El Dorado. Back here at Cyclone Arena on Monday night for a boys game only. Probably about a 6:30 start time, as Russellville will host Bentonville West. 5:30 for the JV. I might get some of that JV game for you on the Cyclone Booth live stream. Pass deflected, and Ely with the steal. Garcia in transition in the corner. Cana passed on the three, and the good help defense there by Bailey Barton to knock it away. I think the radio station KCJC, who helps us with the EAB Sports, they'll be joining radio broadcasts on December 10th when both teams will be hosting Greenbrier. It's always tough when football season is still going on and trying to coordinate with football and Arkansas Tech basketball and all that. On the floor for Russellville is Chloe Gardner, number 3. Garcia's 5'15", Kyra White. Ely underneath is 25, and then Keister has the basketball, number 4, and she'll launch the 3. She thought that was in. You could tell she follows her shot all the time. She started drifting down floor. She thought it was in. It's going to be Russellville basketball after that. Kyra White, about a 14-footer, is good. Kyra's first basket tonight. She had 16 points against Watson Chapel. Kyra almost a steal there and out of bounds. Last touch by Ely. Lockhart will check in for the Lady Badgers. You know, Jordan Riley, their coach, took over a team that had gone 3-23. Last year they won 20 games, get the semifinals of state tournament in his first season. Coach at Beebe. And now whistle foul will go in the other direction on a legal screen. This will be on number 4, Deja Lockhart, her third, the team's first.
That's her third person. Team's first in the fourth quarter.
On the right side is Garner letting it fly. Missed that one. Saved in the corner, and Beebe has it on the move. 2-on-1, but Russellville retreating nicely and going to knock the ball away. A good diving stop there by Garcia, and they're going to say she traveled with the basketball. Trying to get up there, but nice job there by Garcia.
Oh, yeah.
Lady Cyclones trailing here by 14.
Able to stop a fast break.
Yeah. But Russellville as a team was retreating quickly there on defense. That's an unforced error there by Beebe. On the cross-court pass, Russellville comes up with it and get a jump ball, and it'll belong to Lady Cyclones. Should not reset the shot clock. They had that issue in the first half. They keep it there at 26. Garner with 4 threes in this game. She's got 5 on this young season. She'll find Kyra White at the elbow, and back to Chloe. Ely shot blocked, and picked out of the air by Garner. 18 points for Chloe Gardner. Her career high, and carry is going to be the call. A little bit late on that whistle, but the right call. And Johnson had kind of pinned it on her right hip there. Probably maybe tired a little bit. I think this might be her first break of the second half. She checks out now. There's a double team on the wing, but not too terribly tight. Nice feed on the inside to White. No good. Ely with the foul. That one won't go. Loose basketball and saved by Beebe in the corner. Here come the Lady Badgers. Barton. Ahead to Hicks. And they'll reset everything. Almost a steal there by Garner. 13 seconds on the shot clock. They lose it still. 7 seconds to shoot. I don't know if they realize it. Yeah, they do. Barton will launch the three and hit. 9 points for Bailey. That shot clock was winding down. I didn't hear anybody count down on Beebe's bench, but Barton knew exactly how much time was left. This is Kyra White going to the free throw line after the foul on the Lady Badgers. And this will be number 3 on the London Flowers, their second.
This is White's first time to the charity stripe.
Walls will check in. She replaces Kana Keister. Shiloh Gomez, the sophomore, in for Beebe. Have senior boys action coming up after this. That's Hicks on the rebound, but the throw, trying to hit the outlet, was intercepted by Walls. Kyra is going to be fouled. Couldn't stop her there. London Hicks slid a little too late and whistled for the block. Her second, team's third. Walls a long two, just inside the three-point line. McKinley Walls. Here's Gomez. Lobs it inside. How about that? Flowers had it blocked by Kyra, out of bounds.
I've got 3 blocks for White on this.
26 seconds left on the shot clock. Inbounds pass comes. Another block there. That one by Garcia. They get the offensive rebound. A 3 from the corner by Barton won't go. And there's Jasmine with the rebound, and she's going to be fouled by Bailey Barton. That'll be her second. And the team's fourth. One more, and we're shooting free throws. You know, it's only 13 points right now. And we can hit some shots, get to the free throw line. You never know. Under 4 minutes to go here in the ball game, and
Coach Johnson saying, "Hey, we had the ball in our hand.
Yeah.
We're ready to throw it out."
Yeah. She said we can't wait on her to come to the spot, and I totally understand what she's saying. You got to be at the scorer's table ready to check in, and that's what she was upset about. Garcia did a nice job to catch that before it got turned over. The feed is going to be picked off by Johnson, who was the player turned in. A 2-on-2. Nice little fake pass. And Hannah Johnson now with 20 points with that made layup. 15-point lead for Beebe. And Russellville will call for a timeout here with 3:23 left in the ball game, trailing 51-36. Russell inbounds it here, 28 seconds left on the shot clock after the timeout. Lady Cyclones with 2 timeouts left. Garner open right side, and missed the 3 there. Johnson with the rebound. The outlet to Barton. And a timeout right as you heard Lady Cyclone bench yell dead. What that means is the player has picked up the dribble and they can't do anything with it but pass it or shoot it. That means tighten up the defense right there because she's got to dish it off. And Coach Riley for Beebe, smart timeout there to use their first one, because that backcourt line and that out-of-bounds line was acting like 2 extra defenders. They rule this a 30-second timeout. Next action for the Lady Cyclones will be coming up later next week. They will host Rogers on the 21st, a week from tonight. It'll be girls game only. 4:45 JV, and Lady Cyclones will play varsity action at 6 o'clock. It's on number 15, Kyra White, her first and the team's first here in the 4th quarter. It'll put London Flowers on the free throw line. Free throw's no good. I think that was something. I don't know what it was, but that was something. We're lucky they didn't call something on us there. Ely, without a dribble, she double teamed, no place to go. And boy, saved in there by Kyra White, but Beebe's still with it. They got a 2-on-1 coming in. This is Johnson coming in from the right side, shot blocked from behind, but that's going to be a foul called on Chloe Gardner, and that'll be her first and the team's second. And that'll put Hannah Johnson to the free throw line to shoot 2. 2:41 left. First free throw good. And Lady Cyclones just couldn't find their rhythm tonight. Kind of felt like a lot of the second half on Tuesday night. Russellville Tuesday night had a big lead in the second quarter of 11 points. But the game was tied before halftime. Johnson with 22. 54-36. This is their largest lead of the game. Cross-court pass tipped, and Wall's going to let it go out of bounds. Russellville will inbound it right next to their bench. Nice fake there by Garcia. Russellville could not do anything with it. They got 6 seconds to shoot here. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Garcia with 2 seconds, and with 1 second on the shot clock, they bail us out by committing a foul. And this is going to be on Shiloh Gomez, her first and the team's 5th. It's going to put us on the free throw line. That's Jasmine Garcia. 50% on the season. It'll improve with that one. Kana Keister will check in for Russellville, replacing McKinley Walls. Martin and Lockhart, long pass down the floor to Gomez. Boy, it did a good job not going out of bounds there. Lockhart finds Gomez in the corner. Here's Barton for 3. Short on the shot. Gomez. That one won't go. Out of bounds. It's going to be off of number 22, Lexi Owens, and belong to Russellville. Three-pointer by Garner, short. Kyra White, good job with the rebound. Boy, she hit hard on the floor. The drive by Keister is good. Kana's got 8 and a timeout called by Coach Johnson of Russellville. They have 1 left, and they're looking to sub some players in. and so they don't have to take the whole time out if they don't want to. Aubrey Farr checking in, Soraya Stroud in the game for the first time, Zanaya Hervey, number 13. Number 12, Erica Garcia. Gotta get all 5 new ones. We had Erica Garcia, Zanaya Hervey, Soraya Stroud, Aubrey Farr. Aubrey Farr. Am I missing? Number 2, Mackenzie Young, sophomore. Only one's not played is Lizzie Harrison, but Lizzie's on crutches. She played some last year as a sophomore. And yeah, she's been on crutches for a while. Lady Cyclones trailing here by 14, going to fall to 0-2 this week and on the season. Again, they'll play 1 week from tonight as they host.
Beebe's keeping 3 of their starters in there.
They'll host Rogers, should say. Girls game only. 2 weeks they go to Rumble on the Ridge. They're across the state for a couple of games on November 29th and 30th, right after Thanksgiving break. Or during Thanksgiving break, I guess. Bailey Barton. Over there on Cauliflower on the left side. 23 seconds on the shot clock. Lockhart in the corner. Moving the basketball around. This is Hannah Johnson. And 10 seconds to shoot. She's going to add to her 22 points with a bucket there. 24 for Johnson. Substitutions for Beebe. They get charged with a timeout because they're not supposed to do this unless they get charged with a timeout. There's no dead ball. So I assume they called a substitution timeout for Beebe. Yeah. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. This is Aubrey Farr along the baseline. Stroud will launch the 3. That one will miss. This one goes off of Beebe, and it belonged to Russellville. And Lexi Owens and Shiloh Gomez back in the game for Beebe. Zanaya Hervey will be the trigger man for Russellville. It's Erica Garcia. Hervey in the corner. Hervey to Stroud. She'll hit the 3. Soraya's first basket of the game. And that's the end of the basketball game. The Lady Cyclones lose it by a score of 56-43. We'll give us just about a minute to do some totaling here, and then we'll have you the stats and all that. We can tell you that the leading scorer for the game for Beebe was Hannah Johnson with 24 points. London Flowers also in double figures with 13. Bailey Barton had 9 points. And then 3 points for Deja Lockhart, 2 points for Gomez, Owens, and Hicks, and 1 point for Mackenzie Williams. Beebe improves to 1-0 on the season, winning their season opener. For Chloe Gardner, a career high 18 points for her tonight, scoring in every quarter. She was the only Lady Cyclone in double figures. 8 points for Kana Keister in the ball game. 5 points for Morgan Young, scored all 5 of her points in the first quarter. 3 points for Jasmine Garcia and 3 for Soraya Stroud, who hit that 3 at the very end. 2 points for Amaya Ely, Kyra White, McKinley Walls, and that rounds out the scoring for the Lady Cyclones. They fall to 0-2 overall on the season with the 56-43 loss here tonight.
Well, we was 9 of 30 from the three-point line. We came out pretty hot there as far as hitting the threes. Then we cooled off some. We were 5 of 8 from the charity stripe. Overall, we were 7 of 10 from the charity stripe. BB, 5 of 15 from three-point line, 13 of 20 from the charity stripe. It's just a good ball game for the Lady Cyclones. I think it showed them a lot where they need to improve on some things.
All right, we're going to pause a little bit and get ready for the senior boys action as they'll host BB here in just a moment. know, I know we're showing our boys team, and that's what we should be showing, but I just got to say something since we're on the live stream here. And, if you come to a game, the best part, one of the best parts is watching the opposing team warm up, because the student section for Russellville counts the misses. And so I think they're up to 10 right now. So when you hear this number being shouted out really loud, that's what they're counting, and it's just fun to watch. And what's funny about it is Beebe's missed 10, and they're layups right now. And so I think some of the Beebe players are actually kind of laughing about it and being a good sport about it all. This is the season opener for Beebe. Of course, the Russellville Cyclones played Tuesday night, won the game over Watson Chapel 70-58. I talked to Coach Chenault, and he said, boy, I don't know how many times we scored 70 points last year. We just because not very many, and Russellville just in transition a lot on Tuesday night, and able to score the basketball quite a bit. And Russellville has a big week coming up next week. They have 3 games, all here at home. I'm so thankful that they're here at home. But next week, Russellville, the boys will host Bentonville West on Monday. They'll host El Dorado on Tuesday, and then a very, very good Pea Ridge team on Friday is coming in here. And again, as far as we know, Monday, Tuesday, Friday for boys, it's going to be boys only. Thursday will be the lone girls game next week. And I think the day off is Wednesday. No, we have junior high basketball over at the Russellville Junior High on the Wednesday night. So basketball action every night next week. All right, well, the Cyclones 1-0 on the season after that 70-58 victory against Watson Chapel on Tuesday night. 4 Cyclones in double figures. Had some career highs set that night. KJ Foster, career high, blew his other one out of the water. He had 18 points Tuesday night. 13 points from Malachi Steiner, also a career high. 13 for Caleb Campbell. That's not a career high for him. He had 14 last year against Nettleton and against Mountain Home. And Donovan Villarreal with 12 points. He's nowhere near his career high. But good grief, you'd have told me that Donovan was going to be the 4th highest scorer going in that Watson Chapel game. I said, well, how much will we lose by? But the scoring was really taken off him that night. 4 guys in double figures for Russellville. Elias Zapian at 6, Kate Smith at 7, Mateus Borges with 1 point in that ball game. The Cyclones open the season 1-0. They've opened the last 2 consecutive years, I said last 2 years, shouldn't say consecutive, with wins against Watson Chapel, and that's been the 2 years for Greg Chenault. He is 24-7 overall as Cyclone head coach. This is his 4th season as coaching. As coach, he's coached 2 years for the Bauxite Girls. Of course, fantastic player for Benton, and he's the all-time leading scorer at Benton High School, and played basketball at Arkansas Tech. Beebe is under the direction of Lee Wimberly. He is in his 1st season as coach of the Beebe Badgers. Comes to Beebe from Manila High School, and I'll be honest with you, I had to look up Manila. I didn't know where it was, but it's northeast of Jonesboro. So they won a state championship there last year, won 3A and led the Lions there, and he was the coach of the Lions there for 11 seasons before leaving and joining Beebe for this, his 1st year. Both teams getting ready to be introduced as they're done with warm-ups. Russellville cheer and dance squad coming out and form the wall there they'll run between. And we'll have the introductions here. Russellville in their anthracite and Beebe in their burgundy colors with the white trim. We already had the national anthem before the girls game tonight, so we skipped the pledge and the moment of silence, so I don't think we're going to do that before the boys game. I think we're going to just head right into it. So,
This evening, the starters for tonight's contest first. The starters for the visiting Badgers of Beebe. Number 10, Caleb Overstreet.
That's Caleb Overstreet. He's a 6-foot senior, number 10.
Gunnar Rogers.
Number 4, Gunnar Rogers, 5'11 junior.
Number 5, Ryan Rayburn.
5'11 senior Ryan Rabin, number 5 there.
Number 33, Caleb Langston.
6'2 junior, number 33, Caleb Langston. And number 3, Trevor McGraw. He's a 5'9 sophomore guard against Lee Wimberly in his 1st season as coach of the Beebe Badgers. And now for your Russellville Cyclones, we'll turn off the lights and have the video as we started a couple years ago. I think Rachel Ralston did the video last year. I'm not sure if she did the one this year. For Russellville, they don't have the sound turned up. You got to turn up that sound. Video's great, but the sound makes it even better. It's not loud enough. Turn it up, sound guy. There we go. It's funny when you look down, instead of looking at the video, you look down, everybody's looking up, even Beebe, they're looking up too. It's kind of cool. I like that last thing they have painted on the wall there. A quiet gym is a losing gym. All right. We'll give you the starting lineup for Russellville. This is 6'2 senior shooting guard, number 2, Donovan Villarreal. Last year, he was averaging just under 15 points a game. Malachi Steiner being introduced right now. He's a 6'4 senior forward/center, really. And number 3, number 12 senior, Cade Smith. He's 5'10 shooting guard. Averaged just under 8 points a game last year. 21, Caleb Campbell. He's a 6'2 junior. Had 42 made threes a season ago. Had 13 points Tuesday night with 3 threes to start off the season. And number 23, KJ Foster. Again, KJ Foster with a career-high 18 points on Tuesday night against Watson Chapel. Greg Chenault in his second season here at Russellville, assisted by Wyatt Nehus, also in his second season here at Russellville. Told you that Greg Chenault coached the Bauxite girls for a couple of seasons, led them to a 4A state tournament appearance. Russellville gig was his first boys gig in high school. Now he coached some AAU basketball before that. But this is his first high school job coaching boys basketball. Be Malachi Siner jumping center with, I believe, Overstreet. Be tipped a couple times by Malachi before we have it. Cyclones came out compared to the style. They weren't slow last year, but compared to last year, they were a lot faster Tuesday night with the style of play and a lot of pressing, a lot of transition. We'll see how it goes tonight. Inside to Foster. Got hit in the back of the head there. I think they just didn't see it, but he's able to make the basket anyway, and Kevin Foster gives us a 2-0 lead.
That's a good pass by Malachi.
Russellville, not that they're going to keep it bland tonight, but I don't think you're going to see a whole lot of new things. Coach Chenault was kind of alluding to the fact that they're going to break out some new stuff Monday against Bentonville West because it's such a big matchup against a team in higher classification. So you may not see too much new stuff tonight, but we'll see. Certainly want to win the game, though. In the corner is Cade Schaefer. He'll pass on the three there. This is Campbell trying to drive around his man, and they say out of bounds, belonging to the Badgers. And Russellville is going to have a press here. See how Beebe handles this under Coach Wimberly. Looked like it was coming for the trap there. As soon as he picked up his dribble, they backed off a bit. Overstreet ahead to McGraw. And McGraw has drawn the ire of the fans. Shot blocked there from behind. We're going to get a foul called on Russellville. And that'll be on number 23, Kevin Foster, KJ Foster. And it'll send Langston to the free throw line. When I say ire of the fans, what I mean is they pick out one player. You see the Razorbacks do this all the time. Razorback student section do this. They pick out one player and they boo every time he touches the basketball. And so I guess they picked Trevor McGraw, the 5'9" sophomore, so he's going to have to weather that storm.
That really has to be a distraction.
That's Siner with the rebound. KJ's trapped, and he'll get around his man, get around the double team. He got his man up in the air, the no-look cross-court pass, making that zone move. When you throw cross-court passes like that, Siner was looking for a cutter to the basket. It wasn't there. Overstreet in transition, nobody back there to help, and it's knocked out of bounds by Cade Smith right in front of the student section. Well, he threw it, and nobody was looking, but Rogers able to get that. Raven handing off to Rogers. Game 2 minutes old, 2-1 to score. They tried to save that. Rogers, he put it right in the breadbasket of Campbell. But it was a bad pass initially, and Langston never had a chance at it. There's another interception by Beebe in transition. Good job there by Overstreet to get that layup even up as an attempted shot. He was almost underneath the basket. They fed it to him a little late. Beebe with a 1-point lead. As Cade Smith on the drive. Tipped in, Siner keeping that alive for Russellville. This one lost out of bounds, and Russellville wants to call a 30-second timeout. Coming in with some substitutions, but they will get the 30-second timeout. Coming in for Russellville will be number 5, Jaden Foster, a 5'10" junior. Number 4, Elias Sapien, a senior guard. And number 11, transfer from Brazil, Mateus Borges. Signer, Smith, and Campbell will sit down for Russellville. I think Coach Chenault was happy with how they were handling the offense first there. I think he was wanting more skip passes, cross-court passes against that zone to make that zone move a little bit. They had a tie-up over on that far side was the call.
Yeah, double-teamed Beebe player. Good defense.
It keeps the moves possession arrow, but it keeps the shot clock there at 23. That was almost a bad inbounds pass. Braun now trapped without a dribble and almost threw it away. Saved there by Overstreet before knocked out by Russellville. 16 seconds on the shot clock. It stays there. And a timeout called by Lee Wimberly of Beebe with 4:42 left. Both coaches calling 30-second timeouts here within a minute of each other. Both coaches not liking what they're seeing from their offense is what's prompted both of these turnovers. Again, the Cyclones play 3 times next week, Monday, Tuesday, and Friday. They're all big games, but 2 of them are really big, Monday and Friday especially. Not sure about the El Dorado game. I was talking to Coach Chenault, and he said, you know, if the Cyclone football team loses Friday night, that El Dorado game may not be that big for us Tuesday. He said, because they may have all their football guys still. He says, but if the Cyclone football team wins, he said, I don't know what we'll get from El Dorado. They have their football guys, but not a lot of time to practice. So he's kind of unsure what he's going to see Tuesday, but he is strictly focused on this game and then talking about Monday after that. Back to action. This is Overstreet who handed off to McGraw. Back to Overstreet in the corner. He'll pass on the 3 just for the flyby, and the 3, boy, that does what, 3 or 4 rotations before it went in. He's got 5 of their 6 points. Cyclones trailing here 6-2. Villarreal, they were late getting to him, and on the drive, a jump ball will be called, and it'll belong to Russellville as alternating possession here. We've already had 2 jump balls after the initial tip. Zapian, boy, good fake there. Double team pass was tipped. Borges comes up with it in the corner. Villarreal left alone. He'll miss the 3 there. A couple bodies on the floor, 1 for each team after that. That was away from the basketball. I don't know what happened. Now the charge taken there by Foster. Jaden Foster takes the charge, and it'll be on Trevor McGraw, his first and the team's first.
You know, that's a good play by Foster. A lot of people kind of look over that, but you've got to prepare yourself and be ready to take a hit.
Zapian. There's Jaden Foster, gets it into KJ Foster on the inside. Misses that one, tipped up, and Donnie V will save it. Jaden will launch the 3. That's good. Boy, when they let that ball go, there was very little rotation on the basketball, but it found its way in. And Jaden, who did not score Tuesday night, knocks down the 3 and cuts the BB lead to 1. 2-on-1. They're not going to attack the basket. They're going to launch a 3 and hit it. Braun knocks down the 3 for BB. Back up to a 4-point advantage. Inside, KJ. Rogers the rebound. KJ's shoe came off. He throws it, and we're going to catch it. No, it came to us almost, and Caleb Campbell made the catch. How about KJ? He's slipping all over the place. Back to action. Jaden Foster misses the layup. They counted the basket. It's a foul called on BB, and they counted the basket, but I don't think it went in. I didn't see it going in. Yeah, he counted the basket. He thought it went down. And he's asking the other official, did that go in? They said no. So it'll be a foul on Rogers, who was very late getting over there trying to take the charge. And they do, yeah, they do say it's no basket because it didn't go in. And Jaden Foster going to shoot 2 here. KJ coming over, he's still got his right shoe in his hand. He's right next to the bench. He made a good effort there on defense, but he's still sliding all over the place on this brand new floor. We didn't mention that the other night. Brand new floor here at Cyclone Arena. They get it installed in time for volleyball. And if you say, well, it looks a little different. If you remember last year, it had Russellville Cyclones printing across the logo on the very tip top of the logo. Now it's just the logo. I think it brightens up the place a little bit. On the rebound, Rogers has whistled for his second personal foul and the third team foul. So Russellville will keep possession even after missing both free throws. Campbell from 15 won't get the bounce. Tipped around a couple times and going to be chased down by Javion Bailey, number 0, a 6-foot junior. Defense is the champ. Feed along the corner. Langston hits the 3. Third 3 made for Beebe, and they lead it by 7. Caleb from way downtown.
Boy, you'd like to see him get heated up here.
If he's going to hit shots like that, they're going to have to pick him up. When he crosses midcourt, and as I say that, he gets the steal. Zapian loses the handle. It was knocked away. Overstreet has it. Back and forth there. We're a turnover from each team. At the top is Langston. This is Bailey. He threw it away. Siner with the interception. Didn't see what he liked. Boy, his pass, I think he was trying to go to Villarreal, but Campbell was there to collect it. They're not on Caleb. Leave him alone. Go ahead, just leave him alone. Let him do that all night long. I mean, the guy hit 42 threes last year. He hit 3 Tuesday night, and there he is. He's not just an offensive player. The other night he blocked several threes. That one he blocked with authority.
He really got off the ground on that one.
He did. I think he's improved because he's played golf this year. I think that's what's helped him improve.
You think that's what it was?
I think it's got to be it, because that's what's changed. And he was on the Cyclone golf team that made state tournament. There's a pull-up jumper by Caleb Overstreet. He's got 7. It's a 3-point lead for Beebe. Knocked out of bounds. It stays with Russellville. That's Cade Smith, who's back in the game. Under a minute to play in the first quarter. Donnie V gets the inbounds pass. Boy, they're rotating around Campbell. I thought they were going to try to get him off the back there. He's setting a couple screens right now. I'm looking to see if he pops free. Villarreal. This is Foster. 14 seconds to shoot. Yeah, they're on him now. They understand. Donnie V on the drive, splitting the double team. What a pass underneath the Siner. Malachi gets the bucket. The Cyclones within a point once again. Shot clock is turned off.
Malachi breaking to the basket at the right time.
Here's a steal by Cade Smith. Flips it to Foster. Going to take it down the middle of the lane. Missed. Tip. Siner has it. Puts it up and in. Count the basket. And he draws the foul. Cyclones lead here 15-14. And that foul is going to be on Javion Bailey, his first. Siner looking for the and one. Siner 75% on the season from the free throw line. That'll improve with that and one. And Russellville leads it by 2. On the right side, Bailey. He'll launch the 3. This one misses. Donnie V the rebound. Will it count? It didn't matter. It didn't go in. We've come to the end of the first quarter. The Cyclones lead it 16-14 after 1 quarter of play. All right, Cyclones in that first quarter, led by Caleb Campbell with 6 points. He had a couple threes, 5 points for Siner, 3 points for Jaden Foster, 2 points for KJ Foster. Beebe was led by Caleb Overstreet with 7 points in the first quarter, 4 for Langston and 3 for Ryan Rabin. Beebe with the basketball to start the second quarter here. Ball knocked away by Jaden Foster. And now here's a steal by Russellville. Donovan Villarreal pass ahead to Cade Smith. No look pass underneath the Siner. Missed it, lost it going back up as it was taken away by Trevor McGraw. Good defensive play there by McGraw. Rabin, they're trying to force him to go left side there, and they trap Rogers. Now he'll split the double team, but the ball knocked away from behind. 14 seconds to shoot. Whistle foul called on Russellville. And we'll see who this is on. This will be on number 2, Donovan Villarreal, his first, and the team's first. Out up top. At the top, here's Rogers for 3. That one was no good. He thought it was in. He was still kind of holding it like three-point shooters do, holding that follow-through. And he thought it was good, and it just a little short, hit the front of the iron. Well, they left Campbell open here on the right side. Cross-court pass to him, and three-pointer, no. And whistle foul. This is going to be on number 33, I believe. Yeah, he kept pushing there. That'll be on Langston. You can probably sometimes get away with a push, sometimes with a grab, but you got to grab away from the official, and had his kind of arm wrapped around there. And Coach Wimberly actually agreed with the call. He was telling his assistant what he did. He goes, he grabbed with his hand there. And now we get a foul called on Russellville, and this will be on Malachi Siner, his first, and the team's second. Coach Wimberly was an assistant for Jerry Bridges at Cabot for 3 years, and then went to Wynn as an assistant for 7 years under Bobby Gross before going to Manila. He was there 11 years and led the Lions to a state championship, Class 3A last year. Took over a team that went 6-22 last year, winless in the conference. Missing the shot there was Rogers. Siner comes up with it for Russellville. Here's Cade Smith, a little bit of contact, blocking foul. The ball went in. He didn't signal made basket, but we'll wait and see. This is going to be on number 33. 2 shots. And the official handing him the basketball is saying it's 1 shot. The official over here said 2 shots. So they say the foul on 33, that's Langston. And now Coach Chenault. And he just made the free throw. And Coach Chenault is saying, hey, how come that's not a three-point play? And the official that made the call, I don't think he realized the ball went in. I don't think it's a bad call or anything. I don't think he realized that the ball went in. And they do say, okay, yeah, he made the basket once he checked with the other 2 officials. Good job by the officiating crew getting together on that. The Cyclones leading it 19-14 with that old-fashioned three-point play. Ball tipped by Campbell, picked up there by Langston. He was the one whistling for the foul. Donnie V with the steal, going to the deck to pick that one up. They get the pass back from Caleb. Skip pass there was tipped. Rotates around. Keep rotating it. Somebody's open. There's Foster from the corner. KJ Foster. He's got 5. We got a timeout from Coach Wimberly of Beebe. Russellville leading 22-14 with 5:53 left. This will be a full timeout. Cyclones leading it here 22-14. Russellville currently on 11-0 run. They trailed late in that first quarter 14-11. They've scored the last 11 points.
I like the way Russellville's passing the ball, keeping that defense off balance. When you pass the ball that quick, somebody's going to be open.
Beebe using their second of 5 timeouts. They just threw it away. Bailey threw it behind Overstreet, and Overstreet was trying to advance the basketball and running forward. The pressure defense in the backcourt can make you do things you don't mean to do. Smith finds Signer, putting it up quick. Boy, he does a good job of that sometimes, catching it, almost shooting it all in the same motion. No power dribble, none of that stuff. There's not a lot of wasted movement from Malachi Signer on the inside.
Well, anytime you put the ball down underneath the basket, gives the defense time enough to get on you.
7 points from Malachi. The Cyclones lead it by 10, their largest lead of the game. They scored the last 13 points. Have a chance to add to it. Campbell with the defensive rebound there. Campbell's hit a couple from there. Waiting for him to pull the trigger there. Oh, nice backdoor cut there by Caleb. The pass by Signer, missed it, but he got to put up and in. We still got to give Signer an assist on that. And Caleb's got 8. Oh, wow, just taken away by K.J. Foster. Tried to throw it over the top of him, and he just said, I'll take that. Missed the shot. The follow by Donovan Villarreal won't go. Overstreet in the front court. Pulled up from the left elbow. That one misses, and Signer there with the rebound. That last steal by K.J. Foster is almost like when a defensive lineman gets an interception. The ball's just barely out of the quarterback's hands, and he snatched it out of the air. Smith will take it baseline, a blocking foul call. I tell you, Signer had come over to set a screen right side, and I know the defense sees that too, and so Caleb able to get a step left side because they're thinking he's about to go right. Instead he goes left, and he's slow to get up, but he is up. Get the foul called. That'll be on number 24, Caleb Garner, 6'1" sophomore for Beebe. His first and the team's third. Cade Smith. The free throw. Caleb Langston, a 6'2" junior for Beebe, is back in the game.
You know, unofficially, I've got Steiner already with 7 rebounds in this first half.
Garner and Bailey both check out for Beebe. McGraw trapped. Ball knocked away in the backcourt. Donnie V will take it. He'll come in for the layup. I'll never understand why people against a trap cross half court and pick up the dribble. I'll never understand that. It's like you're being triple teamed with that backcourt. And now let's see. They're going to say Russellville stepped out of bounds. So they'll turn the ball back over. Cyclones have scored the last 19 points, 19-0 run after being down 14-11. Taking the three is Raven. I thought he was going to pull the trigger once he stepped to the side. He comes off a screen at the top. He'll pull the trigger on that one and missed. Caleb has the rebound. Thought about it. Villarreal. Caleb will pass there. Foster from the corner. No good. Look at Cade Smith coming there trying to get that rebound. Whistle foul as KJ Foster was diving on the play to try to get the basketball, and he's going to be whistled for the foul. His second. And that's the team's third. Inbounded over on the side. Lady Cyclones lost earlier tonight to Beebe, 56-43. But Chloe Gardner, career high 18 points in the game. She was the only Lady Cyclone in double figures. McGraw almost had the 5-second count there. Again, crossing half court, picking up the dribble. I'll never understand that. Raven again coming up top of the key, and again, same result. They set the screen for him both times. .22 seconds on the shot clock. Cade Smith, a long three try. And Villarreal the rebound, fresh 35. Villarreal open right side. And Signer there. You see him grab the rebound with his left hand on the dribble. Donnie V's pass tipped away. Donnie trying to get it back. He does on the inside, and Villarreal puts it home.
That's not giving up. That's just staying with it and just putting the ball right over the rim.
The charge called. It was going to be our basketball anyway because Langston actually dribbled it off his foot out of bounds. But that'll be on Gunnar Rogers, and that's his third, the fourth team foul. Russellville doing a good job. That's the second charge taken in this game by the Cyclones.
And number 5, Jake Paul. Also in the game, the Cyclones, number 11,
Mateus Borges with the basketball. Also Zapian in at that dead ball. Caleb open left side. That went in and out. Rebound comes to McGraw. This is Overstreet. Langston now. Lost it and knocked away. Lancaster, Manuel Lancaster, the 5'10 sophomore, number 2, had gotten it. 19 seconds to shoot. Ball still hadn't hit the rim. This is Lancaster with 14 seconds to shoot. Raven just inside the three-point line without a dribble. Overstreet, 5 seconds. Raven blocked from behind, but a foul called, and 2 officials have the call, so they're going to, Borges is going to be the one whistled. That's his first and the team's fourth, and Raven will go to the free throw line. And the free throw is good there by Raven, and that stops the streak that Russellville had going, 21-0 on the streak. That's not a bad run to have when you're down 3. Russellville going on a 21-0 run until that free throw. They hit them both. This is Signer. Turnaround jumper rolls in. Malachi's got 9. Overstreet, lost, out of bounds. Oh, it's off us, okay.
Yeah, it was definitely off us.
All right. The way Beebe was moving, I thought it might have been our basketball. Gunnar Rogers coming in for the Badgers. He'll be setting up over there in the corner. McGraw, a trigger man. 5-second violation. Didn't get it in time. Shot clock's turned off. Lancaster checks back in. I'm sure replacing Rogers, who has 3 fouls, and they brought him in there trying to put in another shooter, but they don't want him picking up his 4th here. Signer off his hands, got it back. Borges will be whistled for the travel.
Said he took a step before he put the ball down.
They'll bring in Langston and Raven back in. I'm sorry, McGraw back in. Rogers. And Caleb Garner, number 24, will check out. This is left side to McGraw. Rogers, they tried that 3-2-1, but Beebe didn't bite. Three from the corner will miss. Lysapian won't get that one close, but we've come to the end of the first half. I can say it now. I didn't want to say it. Beebe did not hit a field goal in that second quarter. Didn't want to jinx it. They hit 2 free throws, but that was it. So the Cyclones trailing early. They score 21 straight points after being down 14-11 late in the first quarter, led by 2 at the end of the first quarter, and scored 18 points here in the second quarter, leading big here, 34-16 at the half. We'll let you enjoy the dance team performance and then come back with stats. Halftime stats for you after this. That was a dance team. I think the cheer team's going to perform also after their video. I need to mention this, that our buddy Chad Bartlett sent this to me. I didn't realize it. If anybody's going to the Razorback game Monday night, the Razorbacks hosting Pacific there at Bud Walton Arena. You got a former Russellville Cyclone playing for Pacific. You need to cheer him on. Donye May. I didn't realize he's playing for Pacific. He's a junior there, so cheer on the Razorbacks. But give a big cheer and tell everybody to not heckle him because he's one of our own. So Donye May Monday night at Bud Walton Arena against the Razorbacks. I still think of that Greenbrier shot, or the shot he hit at Greenbrier to beat him. That's one of my favorite Donye May memories. That's the cheer team for Russellville High School. And yeah, once again, Donye May for Pacific, former Russellville Cyclone, playing against the Arkansas Razorbacks on Monday night at Bud Walton Arena. Thanks so much, Chad, for sending that in. He said I need to do a Where They Are. Where Are They Now segment. He's right. But where is he? Where's Chad? He hadn't been ejected already. I mean, I'm looking up at his regular spot. He's not here. And I mean, this ain't baseball season. He can't be ejected yet, can he? Maybe he's sitting in the right field stands already, ready for baseball. And, you know, I saw the baseball team out. I think they were scrimmaging today. The wind was blowing out. And I don't want to wish basketball season away, but, boy, I'm ready for those spring sports. It was an exciting time for the Russellville Cyclone baseball team. They have 4 guys signing with colleges, and that'll be on Wednesday night at Wednesday at 3:30 in the afternoon at the high school cafeteria next week. So if you're not doing anything, come out and watch the 4 guys signing to continue their baseball career playing at the next level. Congratulations to all of them and to Coach McCarty. We're really looking forward to the Cyclone baseball team this season. Well, I mean, look, it was that big 21-0 run that really flipped this game. What's your thoughts of the first half? I know you can't hear because all of a sudden they got played. Yeah.
3-point, we were 4 of 11. They were in 3 of 9. Fairly close. We were 4-6 from the charity. They were 3 of 4. I think the big difference, though, was our aggressive defense, hitting the boards at both ends. And what's impressed me the most is it seems like our players are looking for Malachi in the middle. Signer is breaking to the basket, no matter who has the ball, and he has a knack of getting open underneath and keeping his defender behind him. And he's getting some good shots underneath that basket. He's really developed into a fine player underneath that basket, and we're taking advantage of it.
Well, in that first half, we'll give you the totals for you. For your Russellville Cyclones, nobody in double figures yet. Malachi Signer with 9 points, Caleb Campbell with 8, 5 points for Cade Smith and 5 points for KJ Foster, 4 for Donovan Villarreal, and 3 points for Jaden Foster for the Cyclones. KJ's got 2 fouls, but nobody else with 2, so no real foul trouble for Beebe. For Russellville. Can't say that for Beebe. I'm looking at their foul situation. Gunnar Rogers has not scored, but he has 3 fouls. Caleb Langston has scored, and he has 2 fouls for the Badgers. Obviously not a lot of scoring. They only had 2 points in the second quarter, and it wasn't a field goal. It was 2 free throws, so they did not hit a field goal in that second quarter. They had 14 points in the first quarter, and they were led by Caleb Overstreet, who had 7 points in that first quarter, 5 points for Ryan Rabin, and 4 points for Caleb Langston. That's all the scoring for the Beebe Badgers. The last meeting between these two teams was actually in 2019-2020 season. They were actually conference foes. Russellville swept Beebe back in the 1920 season. They beat Beebe here at home 63-33 and then won the return game at Beebe 69-40. That's been the last meeting between these two teams. Beebe had a winning season back in 2021. 14-11, but they've had 2 losing seasons, and now Lee Wimberly taking over in his first year as a coach of the Badgers. They've blown the horn a couple times now. Beebe's still in the locker room. Russellville is out warming up, leading here 34-16 at the half. Junior high basketball coming to you. The next home game will be Wednesday night for the 8th grade, 9th grade boys, girls for all 4 teams. That'll be Wednesday night at the junior high gym. If you have a schedule, it says Cyclone Arena, maybe a different date. That's been moved back to Russellville Junior High. They were actually going to play before or after one of the varsity teams playing, so that's been moved to Wednesday at Russellville Junior High. So next week looks like this. We'll have a boys Cyclone game here at the arena on Monday and Tuesday. Junior high action on Wednesday. Thursday will be girls Lady Cyclone action here at Cyclone Arena, and then Friday with the boys at Cyclone Arena. So a lot of home games every night this week, whether it be at the arena or over at Russellville Junior High. Of course, we have Cyclone football coming up tomorrow night as they travel to El Dorado in the first round of the state playoffs. Russellville, they won 3 games in conference. That's good enough to be a 5 seed ahead of the 6 seed Van Buren Pointers. So Cyclone's going to travel to El Dorado and face the 4 seed out of the East, the Wildcats of El Dorado. Can't complain too much to my Van Buren friends about the travel because we're going to El Dorado, which is, a 3-hour trip? Van Buren's going to Marion. So that's, 4.5 hours for them. And so I think Van Buren's got a chance to upset Marion in that game. The Mountain Home Bombers are there at home hosting Sheridan. That'll be interesting because that's Kevin Kelly's team. the one that onside kicks it every time, goes for every fourth down. Sheridan played El Dorado last week, and they did that thing where they did the onside kick, and that's what led to El Dorado scoring 84 points in their game against Sheridan to close out their season. But Cyclone football tomorrow night, 6:30 is about our airtime, and we'll kick off at 7 o'clock. It's the 10th meeting between the two teams. Russellville has won 5, lost 3, and tied once. And look, we'd love for you to make the trip, but if you don't tune us in, we also have a great Cyclone history halftime segment highlighting something that's not that far ago. It's in the last 20 years, and maybe Landon Leach might be in there somewhere for the Cyclone history segment. We're getting ready to start the second half. Cyclones lead it here by 18, 34-16. And Beebe late coming out of the locker room, but probably had a lot to talk about. And it'll be Cyclone basketball to start the second half. Anybody turn back up. A steal not long after we start the third quarter. Overstreet, boy, right there underneath, didn't like the look that he had, so he brought it back out. That's Gunnar Rogers, number 4 to Overstreet. Back to Rogers. Nice cutoff there by Caleb Campbell, and Overstreet hits the jumper. Not bad defense by the Cyclones there. If they're going to hit that, you're almost fine with it, because they're not going to hit many of those if you contest them like that. 9 points for Overstreet. They did not hit a field goal in the second quarter, but they start the third quarter getting the first field goal. Illegal screen away from the play, and this will be on Villarreal, his second, and the team's first.
Charging foul called against Donovan Villarreal. A first team foul, third quarter.
Well, Foster got hit in the face and just went down on that one. Surprised it wasn't an offensive foul.
Air ball there. Overstreet, the backside rebound. McGraw lost it, taken away by Cade Smith. Villarreal on the right wing. Cade Smith, long 3. This one will be off the mark. Good block out there by Langston. Ball goes out of bounds off Russellville, they say. Coach Chenault's upset with that call. He thought it went off of them. Not going to get it overturned. Step back by Overstreet. Missed the 3. Campbell's pass was not touched, goes out of bounds. He and Cade Smith not on the same page. The substitutions coming in. Jaden Foster, Elias Zapian, and Mateus Borges. I don't know if Siner got a hand on that or not to help get that steal, but the Cyclones gave it right back. Cyclones playing up tempo, just not protecting the basketball here early going third quarter. And neither is Beebe. Steal. Foster all the way.
All right.
And Jaden's first 2-pointer of the game. Well needed. They'd cut the lead there to 14. Inching their way back into it. Backdoor cut Siner there to get good defense. Cutter Overstreet. Lay it just over the iron. He's got 6. This is Borges. In the corner behind Zapian. Did not have a chance.
Well, that's a bad bounce pass. It's easier just to throw it to him instead of trying to bounce it.
Pump fake there by Langston. And now Russellville wants to take a timeout. I figured. I looked over at Coach Chenault. Cyclones lead is down to 12, 36-24. I got you, Chad. Totally understand. I think I'm going to feel that way next week. Five days of sports next week. At least 4 basketball, maybe 5 basketball, depending on how the football team does tomorrow night. Caleb Langston with 10 points for Beebe. He's the first player in double figures for either team. The Cyclones not quite catching that disease from Beebe, where they haven't hit a basket an entire quarter, but getting close. They only hit 1. That was a layup by Jaden Foster, or a little floater in the lane by Jaden Foster. Russellville using a full timeout. Coach Chenault settling his team down. Also using that to get some subs in. Campbell and Kate Smith in the game, and Villarreal is going to be tied up. This will belong to Beebe on the alternating possession. This is Rogers.
And number 4 likes to push people away from him.
Yeah, Rogers. Turnaround jumper won't go. Villarreal has the rebound. Donnie V for 3. Villarreal hit a 3-pointer in the first quarter Tuesday night. That's his second one of the season. Comes here in the third. And a timeout called by Beebe. Much needed 3-pointer. Cyclones lead it here 39-24. Beebe with 2 timeouts left. The Cyclones with 3. Overstreet, baseline jumper. Boy, he has a good job of getting shots, open looks when he's guarded. And somehow he's able to get this defender to the side of him. Whether they go down or not, he's getting some good looks. Cyclones lost it there. KJ able to pick it up there. Back to Cade Smith in the corner. No good, but we have a foul underneath, and this is going to be on Overstreet, I believe. Yeah, he pushed the Cyclone player to the ground, KJ Foster. That'll be number 1 on Overstreet, and the first team foul called on the Badgers. Coming off the screen, off the inbounds pass, Cade Smith. His first 3 of the game. Rogers trying to go coast to coast, got too far underneath the lane, got bailed out here on a foul. He was directly under the basket, and that'll be on Caleb Campbell, his first. And Rogers will shoot 2. Has not scored tonight. Campbell got the rebound there. Signer back to Campbell. He thought about it. Cross-court pass. Campbell took advantage of the aggressive defense there. Lost out of bounds. Last touch by McGraw. Oh, what a great design play. I mean, a couple screens in there. Signer, Cade Smith leading to a wide open look for Campbell. And he's in double figures with 10 points. Good design and perfectly executed. And Donnie V is going to be whistled for his third. And the third team foul on Russellville. In the corner, nice catch there by Langston. Three-point try, no good. Good block out there by Campbell. He blocked Langston out off the board. Got the defensive rebound. Skip pass here to Campbell, open left side, three-pointer, won't go, tipped by Signer. We're gonna get a foul called. This is gonna be on Malachi, his second, and the team's fourth. Okay, let's keep it right there. We don't want to put him on the free throw line here. Another foul would do it. Let's don't foul again until the fourth quarter. I'll break the press there with a little give and go. This is Rogers. Langston at the top for the three. That one no good with a rebound. Long rebound comes down to Overstreet. He'll pull up with a long two. He's got 11. Nice feed inside on the drive, should say, to Signer. He's got 11.
A great pass by Foster.
Yeah. Working well together. It seems like whenever there's a cut to the basket for a layup, Signer's involved, whether he's the one dishing it or catching it and hitting the layup. 46-27. Lost the handle there, just out of control, and now stepping on the inline was McGraw, who grabbed the basketball. His foot was on the line. Cyclones' largest lead here, 19, 46-27. 12-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Skip pass there, a little too short, Overstreet with it. Oh, what a nice play there by KJ Foster, and Caleb diving on the floor to try to save it.
Foster is very aggressive toward that basketball. He wants to get his hands on it so bad. Officials doing a little floor work there.
You don't see this too often where the game clock has 27.9 seconds left and the shot clock has 28. These are pretty much in sync, but usually it shuts off when it's above it. But try, missing there. Langston off the rebound, won't go there. Overstreet. They've gotten that board and that shot attempt. The Cyclones can play for one shot if they want to. They're going to attack. Jump stop, little floater. No good. Signer there. Lost it going up, out of bounds. It belongs to Russellville with 1.6 seconds left here in the third. See what Coach Chenault's got up his sleeve there. He walks down near the corner. Signer catch and shoot there and won't go. We come to the end of the third quarter. Our score, Russellville 46, Beebe 27. We'll take a break here with three quarters of play. Do some totaling for you. Be back in 1 minute. Cyclones have 2 players in double figures. Malachi Siner with 11, Caleb Campbell with 10. Beebe with 2 players also. Overstreet with 11 and Caleb Langston with 10. Cyclones will have the basketball to start the final quarter play. Russellville leading it by 19. Kick ball there. Go through some of the other scoring for you. Kate Smith with 8. Villarreal with 7. 5 points for Jaden Foster and KJ Foster. That rounds out the scoring for Russellville. 5 points for Rabin and 1 point for Rogers for Beebe. Coach Chenault coaching hard here. He doesn't care about the score. He never does. We saw that last year. He cares about what his team's doing. He wants them playing hard the same way no matter what the score is. There's a pull-up jumper by Villarreal. Nice little follow there by Cade Smith on the backside, and he's in double figures. We had 4 in double figures Tuesday night. We got 3 now. Time to get somebody else in there too. Spread the scoring around. That's great.
Yeah, no one blocked Smith out, and he just took it right back up.
Yeah, why not? Don't float down the field or down the court. At the top is Langston. That one knocked away a little bit. Overstreet. Oh, man, he knocked down the 3. And right on the shot clock buzzer. He's got 14. I didn't even realize the shot clock was going down, so good job by him. Rogers just picked up his 4th, and the first foul called on Beebe here in the 4th quarter. The Cyclones had their largest lead was 21 until that 3-pointer there by Caleb Overstreet. 14 points for him. He leads the Badgers. Actually leads all scores. The leading score for Russellville is Siner, and he has 11. Siner was posting up down low. He was wanting the basketball there. Now he's up at the high post. He's right at that right elbow. Well, good job by Caleb saving that one from going in the back court. There's Malachi. Tried to feed it inside. Boy, he had KJ open there seemingly, but Overstreet stepping in and just in time. Saving for sure layup there by KJ. And Overstreet back the other direction. That guy is single-handedly trying to will them back in this game. Caleb Overstreet with 17 points, and we got a timeout. I think Beebe called this timeout, didn't they? Or,
yeah, they did.
Yeah, Beebe. I'll never understand that. Hit the 3, call timeout. Beebe does it. They're down to 1 timeout. We see this all the time now. 48-33. Cyclones leading here by 15. We got to visit a little bit yesterday with Coach Dave Wheeler of the Russell Cyclones. If you want to hear part of that interview, you can hear it on our pregame show tomorrow night here on Cyclone Booth or on KCJC 102.3. You know, they had Coach Hill come over, who was an offensive coach at Harding and Sylvan Hills, but he's originally from Morrilton, and he's their head coach. And a lot of running team out of the shotgun formation. Interesting matchup tomorrow night. You know, Harding, they run that veer offense and wing T stuff. There's a three-pointer by Villarreal. He's in double figures with 10, so 4 guys in double figures tonight. Just like the first victory for Russellville. Donnie V with a couple of 2s and a couple of 3s. That's our first made 3 of the fourth quarter. Back up by 18. Missing the 3 there was Gunnar Rogers, who hasn't hit a field goal tonight. There's KJ in the corner. Skip pass. Villarreal open left side. 3-pointer for Donnie V. You know, we heard Coach Chenault calling for that early in the game, that skip pass, cross-court pass against that zone. He doesn't think they can get over there quick enough, and proving him right. Here's a steal by Cade Smith. Cade all the way, hit the layup, count it, and he drew the foul. We could forgive Cade for not dunking that because he drew the foul. And that foul is going to be on number 0, Javion Bailey, his second, team's second. And let's see, Trevor McGraw will come in and replace Bailey, who checks out with 2 fouls. It's his first miss tonight. He's 3 of 4. And Campbell tried to keep it alive for Russellville. Gets a high five there by Siner. Cyclone's largest lead right now, 23 points tonight. And really haven't played their best basketball, and they lead by 23. Air ball there. I don't know if that was partially blocked or he just missed it. I think that was KJ on the rebound there. Skip pass to Donnie V there. Siner, ball moving quickly in the corner. KJ Foster, no good there, but Villarreal running the floor. They didn't block him out. He came across from the right side to get the rebound. 15-footer from Villarreal from the baseline. He's got 15.
I don't think they saw Donovan coming back to get that rebound. And
all knocked away there by Siner, I think. Villarreal picked it up. They feed it to Malachi, who hits the layup. Siner with 13 and a timeout as Russellville leads it here 60-33. Beebe calling their last timeout. Siner with 13. Villarreal with 15. Cade Smith with 12. Caleb Campbell with 10. Jaden Foster with 5 and Kevin Foster with 5. Beebe, Caleb Overstreet with 17 points. Caleb Langston has 10 points. 5 points for Raven and 1 point for Gunnar Rogers. And that's the scoring for Beebe as they've used their last timeout. Russellville with 3 timeouts left. And challenge my thinking here. I don't know the sportsmanship rule. I know it's a fourth quarter. I can't remember if it's 30 or 35 in basketball. I know it's 35 in football in second half. In basketball, it's fourth quarter, and I cannot remember if it's 30 or 35. We had a 3. We'll be able to tell soon.
Russellville still with this full court press.
That'll be on number 12 on Cade Smith, his first and the team's first. It really wasn't a full court press, I guess, off the inbounds pass, and then it's just man defense, full court man defense. There's a pull-up jumper there by Overstreet. Boy, he's played really well. 19 points for Caleb Overstreet, a 6-foot senior. Villarreal, three-pointer on the way. That's Donnie's 4th three of the game, and he has 18 points. He's got 11 of his 18 here in the 4th quarter. Raven to give it off to Lancaster. Whistle foul called on Russellville. This will be on Malachi Siner, his 3rd. And the 2nd foul called on Russellville. Trying to get McGraw over to, officials trying to get him closer to him. Lob it out up top. Raven immediately picked up by KJ. And Caleb Campbell, I say a steal, but it's going to stay this way, a jump ball. It'll belong to Beebe with 12 seconds on the shot clock. Jaden Foster and Elias Zapian will check in for Russellville. They'll go get Malachi Siner and KJ Foster. Beebe frustrated. They started their play and the trigger man didn't have the basketball. Traveling the call on Caleb Overstreet.
Donovan was right there on him. I think if he had shot that thing, Donovan might have got a block off that. He was way up in the air.
Caleb Garner back in the game and now in for the first time. Number 12, Aiden Armstrong, 5'10 sophomore, and number 25, Jacob Scott, 5'11 junior. They'll replace Caleb Overstreet, who's out with 19 points tonight, and Trevor McGraw, number 3. And the Cyclones going to come in with some substitutions themselves now that they see that they're going to empty the bench. Russellville going to empty the bench at the next dead ball. There's a three-point try by Caleb Campbell. And now Coach Chenault wants to take a timeout, but just a substitution timeout, so you don't have to actually take it. Just get some guys in. Jalen Thompson, number 10, comes in for Russellville. Elias Zapian, and also into the game for the first time is Isaac Guillen, number 35. Mateus Borges in the game for Russellville also. That put up and in there by Caleb Garner. Borges over to Zapian. Isaac Guillen, 6'7". Junior there, missed 3 there by Borges. They'll kick it back out to him. Will he pull the trigger again? He will. That went in and out. Underneath, Jaden Foster putting it up and in. This is Lancaster on the runner. Emmanuel Lancaster's first bucket. Under a minute to play. Jaden Foster all the way.
Little soft touch on that one. Good job.
Armstrong will throw this one out to Lancaster. Ball knocked away. Here's Thompson. Thompson taking it all the way and whistle and a charge. They say charge. I didn't say. I thought he pointed the other direction. Yeah, he did. I'll say. Is that against us? We were clapping, but I thought he said it was Thompson, and it was. traveling there. He tried the jump stop. You can do that, but both feet had to land, and then he took an extra step. So that'll do it. The Cyclones win it here. They did invoke the sportsmanship rule. They win it here by a score of 70-39. They moved to 2-0 on the season. Give us just a moment. We'll do some totaling for you.
River Country 102.3 KCJC. Good night, everyone.
Cyclones win it here by a score of 70-39. We'll give you the scoring totals for Russellville. 18 points for Donovan Villarreal. He led the Cyclones. 13 points each for Caleb Campbell and Malachi Siner. 12 points for Cade Smith, 9 for Jaden Foster, and 5 for KJ Foster. For Beebe, they were led by Caleb Overstreet with 19 points. He led all scores tonight. 10 points for Caleb Langston, 5 points for Ryan Rabin, 2 points each for Caleb Garner and Emmanuel Lancaster, 1 point for Gunnar Rogers. I think it's going to be a common theme that a guy could score like KJ, score 5 tonight, 18 the other night. I think the scoring is going to be spread around if Cyclones will be successful this year. What's your thoughts on the game?
Well, my thoughts is I was very impressed with the rebounding. Donovan had 8. Malachi had 8. Campbell had 7. It's just up and down this line. Everybody's getting in on the rebounds. We were 10 of 23 from the three-point line. Excellent shooting there. 4-7 from free throws. Could have improved a little bit on that, but it's just a great win for the Cyclones tonight. Good team effort.
Coach Chenault talked to us before the game, not on the air, off the air, about, hey, we're scoring 70 points. When have we done that? How many times did we do that last year? Well, it does it twice in the first 2 games this season. The Cyclones win it here by a score of 70-39. Appreciate you joining us tonight for Cyclone and Lady Cyclone basketball. Reminding you our next broadcast will actually be tomorrow night for Cyclone football. We'll be on the air a little bit after 6:30 with the pregame show, and then 7 o'clock for the kickoff as your Russellville Cyclone football team opens play in the 6A state playoffs, traveling to El Dorado for the first round of the playoffs. The next basketball game will be here on Monday night. As it'll be boys game only, they will host Bentonville West. Thanks to our media team, Chase Canfield and Maggie Duval tonight. Once again, our scores. Lady Cyclones fell to BB 56-43, and the senior boys win it by a score of 70-39. For Chase Canfield and Maggie Duval, Aaron Duval, I'm Mickey Duval saying to you, good night, God bless, and thank you, Tony Basil. And Jet Berry.